What up, what up, what up? Coach Mike coming at you. I got a great analogy for you guys today. It's the ant versus the ostrich. And I'm not talking about the two facing each other, but I'm talking about their approach to life, right? So, the ostrich is a bird who will stick its head in the sand, and it just sees the darkness, or it just sees what's in front of them, and they can't see any danger coming their way. And that's a dangerous approach to life. If you are just the type of person who deals with problems when they come at you, and then when it's time to throw down, you scramble. You're the type of person that scrambles to figure it out. That's okay. That works for a lot of people, and that's 99.9% of what Americans do, right? But the better approach is, and when I say the better approach, I'm not just talking about, this is better because, there's the 1% that does it. I'm talking about what great leaders, great motivators, great successful people do, right? I'm not talking about the 99% who, and there's people who are successful who still take this approach. That might work for you, but we're talking about wisdom here. We're talking about not waiting for disaster to come and then scrambling to get it done. It's much harder to handle disaster when things hit you and then, okay, now it's time to deal with it. For example, when it's time to focus on your health, or when people decide to work out, what is normally the case? Normally the case is that they're overweight, and it is a beast. It is hard, guys. It's hard to work out when you're overweight. It's tough. It's not easy. And when you're running and you're carrying an extra 100 pounds, that's not easy. When you're doing pull-ups and you're an extra 100 pounds than you should be, it's not easy. It's going to take you at least an extra year or two to get back on track. And so what today's message is mainly about is preparing for what's hard when it's easy, right? And the ant approach, to bring it back, the ant approach is, well, they've got two things that are significant. One, as you guys know, if you step, you can't see my feet, but if you step in front of an ant, what is it going to do? It's got a destination, right? If something gets in front of that ant, what is it going to do? It's going to go around it. It's going to figure a way around it no matter what. Until what, right? Until the ant dies, or it accidentally gets crushed or eaten. It's going to find a way to its destination. And that's a great philosophy for life. Number two, the ant, it thinks about winter in the summer, and it thinks about summer in the winter. And to give you a better example of this is, you don't want to build your house on the sand in the summer, right? You've got to plan for winter. You've got to plan for those rainy days. You've got to plan for that terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day, right? Because it's going to come. And if you don't prepare for the things that are hard, when it's easy, things are going to be much harder for you, right? So when do you save money? When you don't need to save money. When do you focus on your health? When it's easy and when you're not overweight. If you have a couple off days or something, that's okay. That's fine, guys. But don't let yourself go completely, because it's going to be a beast to get back to where you want to be, to get back to feeling that vitality and that energy in your life. So it was Lao Tzu that said this: prepare for what's difficult when it's easy. That's my message for today, guys. I love you. Peace.